Now it's on.
Happening. Oh my god.
Hello! Can you guys hear us? It seems that people...
It's still buffering.
It's buffering.
Yeah, people can't hear us, I think. Hey, mate.
Very climatic.
I think the chat is in fine. Technician guy, can people hear us now?
Nothing yet.
Yes, we can, said one guy, so it's great.
I think they can't hear us.
Okay.
We're good. We're good. You've got a thumbs up from the technician.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to
Hello.
the Minecraft Pocket Edition question and answer live stream. I'm here with Tomasso and Johan. These are the developers for Minecraft Pocket Edition. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit, Tomasso?
Yes. Yeah, I'm Tomasso. I work on Pocket Edition and yeah.
And you're Italian.
I'm Italian, yes.
And we've got Johan. Johan, what's your nationality?
I'm from Sweden.
Yeah?
Yes. And I also work on Pocket Edition.
Well, that's good because
Incredible.
I've got the right people in the room for this interview. I'm Owen and I work on words and websites and stuff like that for Mojang. But I'm not a Pocket Edition developer, so don't get too confused when I get things wrong. Anyway, I think we can go straight into it. Let's start off with some of the top voted questions from the Reddit thread. Now, we gave people a link the other day. This is in celebration of 30 million sales. It's quite a lot of sales, really.
It is quite a lot, yeah.
So, we thought we'd do a nice thing and answer some of your guys' questions live on air. So here we go. The first one. Previously, it's been remarked that Mojang wants to redesign boats before adding them to Minecraft Pocket Edition. Will these redesigned boats make it to the PC version? And how might they function differently than current boats? That's from an anonymous person. They deleted their username for some reason.
Oh, that was a very, very uncomfortable question.
What's the deal with boats, guys?
The boats, the thing is that on PC the boats are like kind of unwieldy, so they tend to crash on stuff. So we wanted to add them, and I was trying to redesign them in a way that was not completely frustrating to use. So basically the same, but with less frustration.
Okay.
And so yeah, the differences was that I was thinking that to make them more friendly to the touch controls, they would have just two buttons to paddle, like so one paddles to the left and the other paddles to the right, and yeah, and they would be a little bit more expensive to make because they don't really crash on things; they just bounce off. And about the PC thing, I don't know. It depends on the PC team if they want to actually port them back.
Cool. I think that's a pretty good answer for the boats. Well done. This is going pretty well so far, actually.
Yeah.
It depends. I like...
I would have liked to show the boats, but they still have the minecart model, so they didn't look very impressive.
Okay. The next question is from Dinboard. Quite a simple one. When will Minecraft Pocket Edition get controller support? And by the way, it needs to be rebindable if you're gonna bother. Johan.
Tell us.
Well, I mean, if it needs to be rebindable, then I have no idea. And we need to fit it in combination with all the other features that we're going to have.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that we're going to have it before the summer, right?
Yeah, so maybe for the version after this, but something like that, or
Yeah, maybe
When
maybe
that's-
that's fall.
What about keyboard support? Is that easier or harder or the same?
We're not planning to add keyboard support
Okay. Cool.
now. At
I
least.
mean, yeah, at some point maybe it will like come out by itself, but
Yeah, not for the moment. Okay, now this cheeky chap has asked like 8 questions.
that's not
I'm-
that's not fair.
So I'm going to select a few from Plethora777 and let's see how it goes. Will you be adding Sneak and Sprint to Pocket Edition?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think the plan is to add them. It's a question of when it's going to be added.
Yeah, I think they're kind of really important actually, together with the new controls. So yeah.
At
soon.
least sneaking will be added when we add the new controls.
Yeah.
Cool.
We don't know when that's going to be yet.
Another question. Can we have something like like a debug screen, like the Minecraft PC debug
like
screen?
F3.
I guess so.
Well, I mean, the question is why you want to have it. If you want to have it to like basically cheat in the game, then we're not going to. And even the free screen on PC has been sort of made not to like show your position anymore.
Yeah.
I don't think that we have any plans to add any of our
Yeah,
screens.
if anything, it would be nice to add maps so that you can actually tell where you are instead of like looking into the back screen, because that's not very game-like.
It's quite cool you mentioned maps. I mean, the next question I was going to ask from him was, can we have maps, flower pots, item frames? It's a laundry list. Give us more goodies. And after that he says, thanks so much for the fun game. So that was nice. But anyway, what about those things?
Welcome.
Flower pots, item frames? I mean, are they on the agenda?
They're on a huge list of things that we want to add.
Yeah.
And all of those things are sort of smaller things, so we haven't set a specific time of when they are going to be released.
Fair enough.
So it will be a surprise.
Yeah, we kind of want to add everything that's in PC, but it takes time. Maybe with new developers there will be more features and goodies. I don't know.
Okay, maybe we'll get on to the new devs later on in the stream. Let's see what comes up.
Yeah.
I haven't read these or anything, but you know. Right, okay. Quickscope FGT. Sounds like a serious
Gamer.
FPS gamer player. Do you guys have any plans to add the real infinite Nether and possibly end to Pocket Edition?
Yeah.
The real infinite Nether.
Yeah.
As opposed to the Nether reactor, then I guess.
Probably. I think we do have plans for that. Yeah, I mean now it should be kind of doable. We just need to like get all of these features in, all of the blocks and enemies and stuff before. And then yeah, it's just a lot of work really. There is nothing that prevents it, I guess.
Okay.
But we hope nothing is preventing it.
We hope. Yeah, we didn't until you try you can't really know, but yeah, probably.
Cool. EBS13. If you could add any feature to the game without the problems of coding and without the need of approval from the rest of the team, what would it be? Maybe something controversial.
Guns.
Guns. I think that's a joke, isn't it, Tomasso?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Yeah.
It is definitely a joke. But
Johan, what would you add apart from guns?
I want to add like prospecting flags, like small flags that you can put anywhere to like see where you're going in tunnels and stuff.
Oh, it's kind of cool.
That's really nice. I would like the thing I was trying a lot of time ago, so like the underground biomes and stuff that to explore, to have more harder challenges to after a while. But that's pretty big.
Cool. The Spanish Slime asks, this is a good name. Will a system to export worlds ever be implemented? And could we use our Mojang accounts to have our skins? 2 questions there. So, will a system to export worlds be implemented?
So in 09 we changed the way that we save worlds. And before we did that, we couldn't export them and import them easily since we know that we were going to change it.
Okay.
Now in theory we could make it, but we haven't added it to the plans yet. So not before summer.
And I mean, you can still like export the words easily manually, but yeah, not something. It's not very nice.
Someone here mentioned that you can download your world from an iOS device using iExplorer or iFanbox, which I've kind of fiddled around with actually.
You can do that. I did that yesterday.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we want to make an easier way to do it. It's just that before it has been not feasible to do. And it's also like, when are we going to do it?
Yeah. Fair enough. Christian Torres asks, are we going to see a new developer for Pocket Edition this year?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, I really.
Oh, I met him actually, didn't I? I met him.
Yeah, you made it.
Yeah. Who's this guy?
Well, it's actually 3 guys.
What? Okay, I haven't met all 3
Yes.
of them. But
So one will start, I guess. Now it's signed. Can I say this? Probably. Okay, whatever.
Breaking news.
It depends on the guy, I guess. I mean, 2 are signed.
2 are signed, yes. And so they will start soon.
Mhm.
Well, no, one in March and one in February. And who? What do you mean with who?
I mean, maybe we can leave it at there, and then we can introduce them in a more formal way.
Yeah, we're gonna let them introduce themselves
Yeah.
when they start working.
We're going to tweet it, which is the most formal thing you can do.
Yeah, so we're just gonna be like, yeah, so this is a new Minecraft developer. Ask him millions of questions, and he's gonna get a lot of followers very quickly.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's how we do it at Mojang.
That's the way we roll. So yeah, okay, well that's exciting. Cool. Got some duplicate questions here. Okay, one from our very own Mark IRL from support.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hello, Mark.
Hello, Mark. I'm sure he's watching this.
Yeah.
He better be.
That's his job.
Well. Okay, what challenges does the current generation of hardware present? And what benefits do you think will come with another year or 2 of mobile hardware upgrades? As hardware improves, will the game be upgraded accordingly, or will it serve the lowest common denominator so that those devices can continue to play? He does not mess about.
He does not. Well, I mean, the problem now is that with the new devices, the game is kind of too fast, which is nice, but it also means that we could do more features. But still, we don't want to. We still. I mean, there is no reason why we should drop all stuff right now. All the devices like the iPad 1. I know most games actually dropped it already, but I mean, we don't really have any reason for now. So maybe in the future it depends.
Yeah, this last year we made sort of like, so for people with slower devices, you can still play like the limited worlds and stuff like that. And then for you guys who have faster devices, which is the majority of our players, they can play these infinitely big worlds. And just separating those 2 groups, it's made a huge difference, because the people who can play the unlimited worlds now can probably like handle the Nether and stuff like that later as well. It is kind of difficult supporting 4-year-old phones, since phones go through so many iterations during this.
But it's nice to
years.
I mean, as you say, that's a nice compromise, isn't it? Given kind of multiple versions of the game for different generations is nice. Quite an abstract question from Jeepers Creepers MC. Not bad.
Yeah.
How far are you willing to go with Pocket Edition?
How far? What do you mean?
Interpret it how you will, Tomasso. How far are you willing to go with Pocket Edition?
Like
into space?
in space. Space sounds good. Yeah.
Johan, would you go further than space?
No, because I don't think it's very Minecrafty. But I mean, the plan now for at least the last year and a little bit further than that is to be on par with PC feature-wise. Some things are a little bit more complicated to do on the Pocket Edition, like mods and stuff. So that is not within the scope of what we're planning.
Yeah.
But play-wise, it should be the same game.
Yeah, I mean, in the future, since the devices the phones are becoming so fast, in the far future, kind of, it wouldn't be bad to like be able to play with PC people or something like that, like have more of the same thing.
Yeah,
that'd be amazing.
Like we might see similar things in the PC version when they add like more ways of playing that version as well.
Cool. Okay, nice. Hellpie asks, will you add an API system to make modding easier? Will you remove symbols from the iOS Android build? What does Microsoft think about modding in Pocket Edition? Are they interested in it? Do you know anything about that? The modding situation for the Pocket Edition versions?
Well, no, I mean, for now, I don't think we really want to have an API, because, I mean, you can see also on PC how much time does it take to make that, and so we kind of prefer to, well, I mean, we are not making the game in a way, we're not like the game was not the PC guys found themselves in a way where in a place where they had to like change everything to our mod API. We're kind of building a more data driven thing already, so that should be easy, but yeah, we're not really thinking about that now.
Also, like on a PC you can do whatever you want, while we actually sell on these like closed platforms, which has its upsides as well, but modding is sort of unsupported by those operating systems and kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, I mean, if it requires we will maybe have something like texture packs or stuff like that that can be just placed in the documents folder, but like real app modification that requires jailbreaking is not very nice.
No.
Yeah, and also we're part of Microsoft now, and Microsoft loves modding for the PC version.
Mm.
Yeah, they actually do.
So
Yeah.
I mean,
it could,
if it was possible in Pocket Edition, they would probably like it there as well.
Cool. Okay.
And we're not planning to remove symbols and stuff.
No, yeah, I think we were going to release the symbol. I mean, to put the symbol file up so people can use it to mod better, I guess. We just have to find a place.
Yeah, it's not a focus for us.
Yeah. Okay. How Exit Reddit asks, he says, "Hi, will Redstone ever be implemented? Thanks."
What if I told you that yes?
And thanks.
I'm not implementing it.
You're not implementing it?
No.
Jesus.
Was that? Oh, I forgot about that.
Then no Redstone.
No, sorry guys, I didn't realize. No, it's so sorry. Tomasso, you said it will be implemented. What's the deal? How's it going?
The deal is that it will definitely be implemented before the game becomes beta.
Wow.
But then I'm not telling you when the game is going beta, so I didn't tell you anything.
Okay.
That's
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like a politician answer.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we definitely want that.
Nice. Johan, would you like Redstone?
I would like Redstone, but I would also like a lot of other stuff first.
Okay.
So it's very difficult to like see how much we would be able to finish this year and what would be pushed to next year.
Fair enough. Okay, JokerFan500 asks, will Minecraft Pocket Edition have realms again?
Yes.
So realms is our kind of cool online server thing where you can kind of explore a world with friends and you can visit each other's worlds and work on it when one of you is offline or online, that kind of cool stuff. Do we know when?
As soon as possible, really. Like one of the developers we're hiring, he's going to work basically on that. So it's going to focus, because we didn't really focus on multiplayer and realms that much in the past. So he will like fix this situation, hopefully. And so yeah.
Well, we had other things to do as well.
I mean, I could
which
say,
was the issue.
Yeah, also. I mean, I could say when we hope to have it, but probably that could be disappointing. That's disappointing. So no.
Well, our very ambitious plan is to have it out for everyone this year.
Cool. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. The Odd Gamer YT asks, any plans with refining the mob AIs? And if yes, when? I talk about things like villagers entering houses, monsters attacking skeletons after shooting them, etc. Oddly winky. Don't know what that bit at the end means, but he literally says oddly with a little cheeky winky, little cheeky wink emote.
Why oddly? Oh, whatever.
Okay, yeah. So basically, mob AIs, villagers entering houses, monsters attacking skeletons after shooting them, that kind of stuff. How do you feel about these AI interactions?
It would be really nice to have them, really, but the AI system is a bit arcane, and it would be nice. I think Jens is working on that, but he's been really busy lately. So yeah, at some point Jens will do it. I guess that's the plan.
Yeah, you should ask Jens about it a lot.
Yeah,
and
annoy
then
him on
maybe we'll do
Twitter.
it sooner.
Yeah. I mean, these days Jens doesn't get that many questions, so just tweet him more. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
like 300 or 400 times a day.
Yeah, like he needs. He's getting lonely on Twitter basically, and he needs people to talk to him. So definitely tweet him a little bit more than you do now. Okay, We've got some questions about servers, which we've done. Questions about the new developers. But, here we go. Mr. Chipello, could you guys change up the loading screen for 1.00 to make it more PC-like, with a bit more rocky texture to the buttons, because they're a bit simple? Come on, change the buttons up, Johan.
Yes, we have plans for that actually.
Okay. Don't look so upset with me.
I am very upset with you. You call them simple.
No, these questions are from Reddit,
Yeah.
remember? Okay. And crossbows into Minecraft Pocket Edition. Just a suggestion. Or book and quill. Crossbows. What's your take on crossbows?
Crossbows?
They're pretty vicious weapons, actually.
Yeah.
A crossbow.
So how would they differ from? Also, you wouldn't have to like hold in while you're running around, so you could just click and have it fire.
Yeah. You know, in real life, crossbows are significantly more dangerous than bows, because you can accidentally shoot a crossbow bolt. You can't accidentally shoot a bow.
Yeah.
Is that the
So
reason?
they should like accidentally go off while you're running around.
It's not nice, is it? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but bows are often not nice either.
True, but it's harder to accidentally shoot a bow.
It is, yeah. It just feels like it's sort of almost the same as a regular bow. So, like, what would it add to the game?
I think Dude just likes crossbows, and that's fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
But is it
Sure.
in PC? Wait, I don't even know.
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
Each to his own, isn't it? For now, just stick with the bows, please.
Ask
Okay.
Jens about it.
Yeah, maybe you should mention that to Jens, because, like we said, he's lonely. He needs help. Okay, Ozmerica, how do you fold your t-shirts? He's got a couple of questions, and we'll ask all of them because they're good questions.
They're relevant.
How do you fold your t-shirts, Johan?
I never fold them, I always hang them.
Impressive. How many hangers have you got in the house?
I have a lot of them.
IKEA hangers?
No.
Hmm.
Like the ones you get from like clothes stores, you ask nicely.
Nice. Tomasso, what's the t-shirt folding situation in your apartment?
I kind of don't believe in that, and so I just like put them somewhere.
What, do you
Like in a
flatten them
bag?
out in a pile, or are they in a kind of...
Well, yeah, I can try to flatten them out, and it's also very important for bags. So when you pack, you kind of have to
Yeah.
fold them in some way.
I'm also a hanger guy. Yeah. Anyway,
Personal
And when I
question.
fold them quickly.
have you got like a technique? Have you looked up on YouTube how to fold a shirt quickly?
Well, I did in the past,
There's
but it was too slow.
There's a really cool video where you fold it once, then you grab two corners and go like vroom, and it kind of just goes vroom.
Yeah, I mean, I did that for a time, but it takes too long. Like, I mean, if I just want to fold a feature, I just do like that. It's
Yeah.
done. Fold it.
What's your preferred light bulb wattage at home, Johan?
So, are we talking about like how strong the light is, or how much power it uses?
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of the same thing, isn't it? If you've got a low wattage light bulb, it's going to be less intense, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay. But I'm going to talk about intensity now, and like compared to
Okay.
old like light bulbs. And I have a lot of light bulbs instead of like huge ones. So I would still say about like 10 watts.
That's pretty low.
It is, yeah.
Tomasso, what's your take on light bulbs these days?
I have no idea because I never changed a light bulb in my life, more or
Wow.
less. So
You live
I'm
in
like,
darkness, or just
I don't know. I apparently live in places with good light bulbs, so they work. They work.
I've got those energy saving, the tube things. It's like I'm pimping out IKEA, but they were from IKEA. Oh, here we go. Same guy. Good questions from Ozmerica. What's your favourite hot drink?
Hot drink.
Yeah, there's another bit after this. Hot drink, Johan?
I don't drink anything that is hot.
Tomasso?
Tea.
Tea?
I don't really like that much. So yeah, it's not
It
coffee.
drinks it at least twice a week.
Being Italian, it should be coffee, but I don't really like
No.
that. It's too bad.
I like coffee in the day and tea in the evening. I drink a lot of hot drinks. Great things. Cold drinks. Johan, favourite cold drink?
Water.
That is incredibly boring.
Yeah, but like seriously, I only drink water.
Okay. Well, I'm not judged. Well, I am kind of. Okay, Tomasso.
But I don't want to like do advertising for stuff. So I'm
Okay.
going to say water. Huh.
You can just say generic. You would say like cola.
Yeah, usually.
Okay.
This is a very specific thing.
It's very specific.
I like caipirinhas.
Look,
Okay.
that product advertisement.
No, it's
placing.
not. That's
No,
you know.
we didn't place anything.
I didn't
That's great.
say a specific type of cachaça. I just said caipirinha. Anyway, let's move on. That was a good little section of questions. Lighten up the mood a little from the updates. So thanks for that.
Yes.
Okay, Just Goldie asks, what made you interested in programming?
You want to go first?
Well, I wanted to make games actually. So from the start, I actually started that I wanted to be an artist, but then I started programming because I couldn't wait for people to program for me, and then that was much funnier. So yeah, basically I started from like multimedia fusion, game maker, the kind of visual tools to just make games, and then I progressively became more of a hardcore programmer until I like started with C++ and I stopped making games. Because
Why did that slow you down?
well, I mean, it does, especially when you learn. I mean, it took a lot before I was back to the point where I left with Game Factory, basically, with C++. Because with Game Factory, you just drop stuff and it kind of does something. With C++, just drawing it is hard.
Johan, how did you get started?
I was actually very interested in IT from the beginning. Like, I mean, I had a computer that no one I knew how to use properly, so I'd like teach myself, and then it was just like, whoa, I can do all of these crazy things. And then I started to learn how to program, and then I could do even more crazier things. That was just like, this is amazing that it even works, and it's this black box that I can sort of like send and tell it to do stuff, and then it does it. It still feels unreal to me.
Oh, that's a nice passionate
That's nice.
answer. Wasn't that nice?
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay. I'm skipping past the duplicate questions. If you asked the same question as someone earlier, I'm sorry, I'm skipping you though. Because it'd be a very boring stream otherwise, wouldn't it? This is from Ailita Rutpul, I think. Okay. What colour are your socks? Johan, what colour are your socks?
Black.
The red.
Oh, I've got Minecraft socks on. You can't quite see. Official Happy Socks, Mojang collaboration socks.
Yeah, more product placement. That's good.
Please can you sing A Christmas Carol?
No.
It's a question,
I don't
come
know
on.
I don't even know them in English.
Yes, what's sing one in Italian?
Johan can do that.
I'm sorry, not after talking this long. I don't have any voice left.
Johan, of all the people I thought you would really like to sing A Christmas Carol, and now you...
Not in January,
Yeah, that's true, it's a bit
It's
weird.
bad taste.
but I would have if we had started with it.
Yeah, okay, sorry about that, but we did the sock thing. Okay. Time Skipper, simple question. What is the favourite office lunch of the team? What do you guys like to eat at lunchtime?
We don't agree on that.
Well,
No.
you can
No.
say your individual favourites.
Well, I've eaten sushi 3 times this week.
Nice.
I don't do that. I kind of go more for pizza, even though here it's not exactly the same, but it's still good.
Yeah,
Good, decent.
that's fair enough. Pizza, sushi. Okay.
Sushi pizza. We should like combine the.
I'm not going to bother trying to do that. Okay. Floppy Dash. As for external server support, will there be an official Pocket Edition server API where usernames can be taken by one person and eventually have the name change feature the PC version recently got?
We're going to do something similar for Realms. We have not decided yet how to do that for other servers that is not ours.
Okay. Just sarcasm, you know. Will Mine... Well, I mean, that's his name. I don't think the question's that sarcastic.
Is it sarcastic?
I don't think so.
Then I'm disappointed.
Will Minecraft Pocket Edition get Android TV support? See, it's not very sarcastic, is it? It's pretty direct.
It is.
Well,
point.
it depends on how it goes for Android TV.
Yeah, I mean, after we have controller support, it's maybe easy, but we kind of supported a lot of things in the past, and maybe we want to focus a little bit more. Like, we can't really try every single... Because, I mean, there are a lot of different small Android boxes now, and we can't really support all of them.
Yeah. I've just seen some people asking, are they reading the chat? And right
Yeah,
now...
we are.
Well, kind of. But we're going through these Reddit questions first, and then we can get some questions from the chat. But
Yeah, and the chat is like 1 minute late, so it's constantly off topic.
So, you know, just bear with us, and we will check out the chat later if we have time. Now, next question. Okay. Memory Man 3. Will the developers add survival inventories to creative? And are you planning to add... We asked that. Will there be an option for more particle effects for stuff like bone meal and TNT? So first of all, are you going to add survival inventories to creative mode?
I don't know. I mean, I'm a bit divided on that. I mean, since we're going to be more like PC probably, but I don't kind of see the point, even though, I mean, maybe it's nice to switch faster and like do adventure stuff, but I don't know. It's a bit complicated right now in the code. But yeah, but we are going to add O11. We'll have the switch between creative and survival, so that maybe helps a bit in that direction.
You want anything to add on that?
No.
Are you planning to add more particle effects for stuff like bone meal and TNT? Johan?
Well, we have started adding a few more particle effects now, and the new system that we had now, we've fixed most of the old particles to correspond to the PC ones. So now it, in theory, could be added.
Okay.
Yeah.
HeyCam821 asks, will there be possible second screen features so you can use Pocket Edition as a controller and the computer as a screen, like a 3DS?
That sounds very specific.
Dual screen support.
Not
Not at the top of the
no.
agenda for you.
I never
Johan.
thought about it before.
No.
So maybe you mean like AirPlay with Apple stuff? Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Nah. Why would you use the phone as a controller anyway?
Yeah, you could just use. Well, you know, each of their own, isn't there?
There are reasons.
Is 0.11.0 oh sorry, this is from DJ Frozen Doctor. Is 0.11.0 alpha supposed to be the last alpha version of Pocket Edition? I am very eager to see Pocket Edition upgrade to beta.
Yeah,
It's
but
not going to be the last one.
the question is, does it have redstone? No, then it's not the last one.
You heard it from Tomasso.
Yeah.
Power of the Pickle asks, when do we get to change our skins? Also, can we have an official server file download? Skins. When do we get to change our skins, Johan? What's the deal with the skins? Come on.
Tell us everything.
We are going to add that feature in O11, and we're going to have 3 different ways of doing it. So first you'll be able to pick between the Steve and the Alex skin that we currently support on PC. Or well, that is randomly set for you in PC. You can also specify your own file, and that's those are the same files that are used for the PC version. So if you have a PC team, then you should be able to use the same file there. And then we will also have skin packs, which will be very similar to the Xbox ones. We haven't actually decided yet what is going to be in the skin packs, but we're planning to release them as well, hopefully in O11.
That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool answer. Lots of info on that. Top secret info.
So either just simple Steve or Alex, or whatever you want, or one of the skin packs.
Awesome. I think people are going to be happy with that. That's pretty Lol what 13375 leets, I guess. This is an interesting question. I put this straight to Tomasso, okay?
Okay.
Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home?
What?
Johan? Where do broken hearts go? Can they find their way home?
I do not know where I think they can find their way home.
Yeah, they should. I mean, they should.
I do not know where they go.
Yeah, maybe they just go on a day trip.
Yeah.
I like to think so.
Or a weekend break.
What?
A weekend break, like a city break.
Yeah.
Maybe the answer shouldn't be if they can find their way home. Maybe it's if they will find their way home, and maybe they always will.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
And on that note, we're finishing the stream. No, we're not. Okay.
Broken.
That's a pretty good question, to be fair. Zed Miner asks, when will you actually make emeralds usable?
Emerald. Ah, yeah. for
When
training.
we have fixed the villager AI, first of all.
Weirdly, he also says, also, when will villagers get an upgraded AI? So you were right on track.
Yeah, it will happen at the same time.
Nice.
And we also need to have like a way to handle all of the trading stuff. So that should also be in that upgrade.
You're not really answering when, there, Johan. You're just saying...
I saying that it will happen at the same time.
Okay. We've got a few more. Okay. I'm getting some duplicates here. I'm just scrolling through. Well, let's just read through this. Luigi370. Since Tomasso talked with Byte and a Half on Twitter about possibly including his Redstone mod in Pocket Edition, I, and perhaps we all, want to know what the discussion led to. To be honest, if they did add it, it would save them some time to work on other features, and the PC version did the same for a couple of things, like smooth lighting and horses. Tomasso, do you understand what this guy is getting at here?
Well, I mean, the PC guys could do it because the guys actually went and modified the Java codes. I mean, they could like directly put it, and anyway, they modified a lot of stuff. In the case of the Redstone mod, I mean, it is kind of a plugin wrapped through hooks and stuff, so it doesn't really fit nicely into our code. We can't really support that. And anyway, the problem with Redstone isn't really that we can't do it, more like that we need just time to do it, and I don't think that like fitting his mod in would be faster than just like us making it. So
Fair enough.
yeah.
The idea is to make it slightly different from the PC version as well. Like not how you place the block in the game, but how it actually works behind the scene to make it faster, especially for mobile phones.
Yeah, even though the mod the guy made isn't slow, but yeah.
Yeah, but like it will be slow on certain
Yeah, I
conditions.
mean, we also need to test it on lots of devices and not only on the new one, so it kind of needs a bit more work.
Cool. Mr. RC asks, do you have any plans on making ocelots and fish for Pocket Edition? Implementing those in. Johan, do you like ocelots? That's basically what we're asking here.
I like ocelots, yes. And the reason why they weren't added when we added the wolves was because we didn't have time to add fishing.
Interesting.
And both of those are planned. Well, planned. I mean, we want to add them. I'm not sure if they're actually part of any like timetable.
Well, I mean, it depends on the new developers, I would say, if they feel like starting on that.
Cool. Well, when those guys join, you can bombard those on Twitter with ocelot fish requests
Yes.
until they break.
Yeah.
Bruzzy10, when's the question and answer? I mean,
What?
he's asking when this is taking place. Now.
Now, yeah.
Now. He did ask that 3 days ago, but now.
Why does it look like you guys are in an alternative hazy dimension? Like, it's the camera.
It's the office.
We go on,
to be honest.
this is the lighting in the office. It's kind of old school alternate dimension haze lights.
Well, like smoke emitters.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can, yeah, whatever.
VYW. How are you guys celebrating 30 million sales at the office? I think we're finding out later this afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that-
apparently a surprise.
So the surprise.
It's a surprise.
Maybe the surprise is Redstone.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
no,
there
it's
is-
not. It's
maybe
not.
there isn't a surprise.
They better be a surprise. Because, you know. Yeah. Anyway. AQ90. Minecraft. What is it to you guys? I suppose everything in your daily life, in essence, that you've created a game that will last forever. How is that good feeling? That's a nice question. Johan, how do you feel within yourself?
To be honest, I feel a lot more connected now with the players than I do with the game.
Aw.
Because I still think that like the game is just a game, but it's the people playing it that makes it special.
Oh,
That's also very deep. That's nice.
He's really on it today, isn't he?
Yeah.
Top that, Tomo.
I don't even. I cannot even try. I mean, it's another league, really. But what was the question? Yeah, I mean, it is pretty. It is still something I still don't really realize by myself, because I still like work on a game, and it happens to be played by an incredible amount of people. And they know it, everyone knows it, and but still, yeah, I can't really deal with the fact that it's like, how many people are 30 million people? I've never seen them all together. That would be practically difficult.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
It
it's
is kind
pretty
of
cool.
crazy. 30
Yeah.
million.
Yeah, and also it's not like, I mean, we go around for pools and like nice car and big cars and stuff. We're just normal game developers, so it's not really.
Apart from your Lamborghini Diablo, of course.
Yes, I mean, it's hard to park it, but
Tomasso doesn't really have a Lamborghini Diablo.
I don't.
He's obviously got a Ferrari.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually forgot to answer before about the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the end obviously can't be added while we're in alpha or beta. So way in the future.
Okay.
Just wanted to tell people that don't hold your breath,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay.
Redstone first, and then we start asking about the end.
API asks, will Microsoft take advantage of having Minecraft as an advertising tool rather than improving it? I really hope not.
I also hope very much not.
I mean, we've sold 30 million copies, and I think it's pretty obvious that we also advertise the PC version, but it's still a huge game by itself.
Yeah. And there's
And-
lots of plans to develop it. in
Yeah,
super
and
cool
people
ways.
seem very excited about the Pocket Edition as well. So
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
What
Uh,
do you use? Oh, yeah, nothing.
Lime Slime 64. Did Microsoft buying Mojang change anything for the devs? How has it changed your day-to-day activities?
Apart from the window, no, we were already doing the Windows conversion, so no, not much actually.
Anything
it's,
you
it's
on?
probably not something that affects players. It's more like how we do things, but it's not that big of a change either.
Okay.
They will help us a lot though with like QA and stuff, which we hope.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we hope to have an actual testing team, so the iOS releases will not be as buggy anymore. That's the idea, at least. And they might like let us not spend a lot of time on uploading builds and making screenshots and making videos and that super fun stuff that prevents us from coding.
All of the things that are fun the first time.
No, that wasn't fun even the first time, really.
Yeah. But this streams are fun. You've done like loads of streams.
The
I
streams
like
are
the
fun.
streams. No, I uploading the builds to the app stores, that kind of
This
stuff.
this guy's fun.
Yeah.
Not for sale. Okay. Connor 4898. Will the chat ever have support for color codes?
I didn't even think about that.
But yeah, it could.
I think the rendering even supports it, so it's kind of we didn't think about that.
Well,
we have thought about it in the past, but other features have been like more important.
okay.
Like for instance, writing Korean and stuff in the chat and things like that, which
Nice.
seems to work.
That's cool. I just noticed some guys talking about will this be on YouTube? Yes, it will be on YouTube. If it's super late and you need to go to bed, don't worry too much. We'll put it on YouTube and the link will be on Mojang.com. So don't stress out about it, okay? Mighty Merlin style. Makes more of a statement than a question, but you know, he's going for it. The inventory system really needs to be redesigned. I think a
Why?
lot of people would prefer drag and drop instead of tap. Because right now, it's causing a few glitches, Tomasso.
I'm
Because-
sorry about that, but
Johan, what's your take on drag and drop?
I mean, it's easy to say that you want to have it, but then it's more of a question on how you're actually going to put it into the device. A lot of people actually still play on smaller phones or like really tiny screens, and we want to have a system that works there as well.
yeah, the drag and drop doesn't really work on small screens, and even on the iPad. I mean, I think it's a bit more cumbersome to like move all of the stuff instead of tapping only.
Okay.
We had this discussion and we've even done some testing on it in the past. But it's people want to do things quickly, and dragging was not quick.
And it also requires a lot more precision, so you can't like just touch it and to actually like do more precise things.
But we still have we fixed a lot of issues with the old system, like only having the last selected item in the toolbar and stuff like that. So now it's a lot more open.
Cool. Sam the Kid RS1225. Now, Sam asks lots of questions here, but we've answered quite a few of them. Will we get the 256 height limit anytime soon?
Not really.
No?
I mean, it would double the amount of RAM that the game needs and double a lot of things, like the time to propagate light. We might optimize the word structures to use cubes, but in short, that would make it easier. But that's a pretty big change.
Let's say like this: the speed of which phones have become faster during this past 4 years is a lot faster than the amount of memory that they have gotten. So if we want to make something that works for lower end devices, but still not old devices, that would work perfectly well with the infinite worlds now, they might still not have the memory to support the really huge worlds.
Good explanation. Anything to add, Tomasso?
No, not really.
Same person, Sam the Kid. When will in-game music be added?
Oh yeah, that's also something I would like the new developers to look at. But the in-game music is a bit, it is kind of easy to do, except we don't really want, because the in-game music would be 100 megabytes of music and would like grow the app like 1000%, and that's not very nice. Even though most apps are big, I don't think it's nice to like.
Yeah.
So we need some kind of solution for that.
We could make our own music.
MIDI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
MIDI.
I mean, it
Maybe.
worked perfectly fine on a Nintendo 64, and that was nice.
Yeah.
It was 3D as well, so.
What's the best soundtrack on N64, Tomasso?
I don't know. It's I think I liked Banjo-Kazooie. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah. That was a good game. Do you remember N64, Johan?
Yes, I remember N64.
What was your favourite game on there?
Mario 64 was the best one.
Of course, yeah, I agree. That the music was a bit
Mario
on
64 was
tone.
pretty good, wasn't it? Let's be fair. I actually like Pilot Wing 64 a lot as well. You know, nice mood to that game. Nighttime flying, very nice. Anyway, we're getting slightly off track.
Anyway.
Will we get new mobs like witches and the Wither?
The Wither, well, we need the Nether first. Maybe it will be added in the Nether when the Nether is added. The witches, I don't know.
Okay.
Jens, ask Jens on Twitter.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
needs to hear about this.
Yeah, just to reiterate, Jens is very enthusiastic about getting more responses on Twitter about anything really. It hasn't just got to be Minecraft, it can be anything.
Yeah, and like send letters to him and just like in
Letters.
general just ask whatever you want all the time.
Yeah, yeah, just keep it flowing, you know, keep him interested. Thanks for those, Sam the Kid. They say that is all my questions. Thank you for your time. No problem.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Kane Fool asks or says, "There's features in Pocket Edition that the computer console versions don't have. Where did you get the inspiration to add them?" Maybe think of an example and then
Like the stuff I added lately, like
Pick an
well,
example.
like I don't know because now they have they don't have the floating sand. Well, unless where it's a bug.
Yeah, so
Well, I mean it's just stuff that I think would be a nice thing to add, and I just add it usually. So like
the floating sand was added by mistake.
the floating sand was actually a bug because we didn't really have a way of like telling the sand to fall because the entire thing was done on another thread. So I was like, yeah, let's just not make it fall, and I think it's fun. And then I added the dust particles so that you see when you're like in risk of dying by sand. And like the the Mesa mineshafts, like those just made sense. Took not much to add.
Yeah. Beetroots. they're just like fun. I mean, it's
Beetroots are fun.
yeah, but it's like, I mean, everyone loves farming it. Not everyone, but a lot of people loves farming in Minecraft, and it just made sense to add another one. And then we didn't have anything to dye stuff red, so then that sort of solved that problem back then. The Nether reactor was added because we wanted to add stuff that was in the Nether, just like glowstone, cool stuff like that. And then we thought, yeah, let's build this other like game element to the game.
Cool. I just saw an amazing question on this. Someone said, "Which one is Notch?" This is Notch.
I'm not Notch.
Okay, no,
I'm
Notch
not
isn't
even in Los Angeles. How is that possible?
Someone said, "Which one is Notch?" Notch isn't here. Notch isn't here. Notch doesn't work at Mojang anymore. Okay.
One guy says me. Maybe it's Notch. For real? What do you know?
Possibly.
Anyone can be anything on the internet.
That's true. I've lost track now because of that silly question which confused me. Okay. Here we go. What made you think making Pocket Edition was a good idea? Did you have any problems in the beginning? I guess that's to you, Johan, really.
I was not part of the team from the beginning, but I know why we started making it, and that was because they started turning off all of this really bad clones on the App Store.
Yeah.
And then it was more of a question of why don't we? And the Pocket Edition was an entirely different game when they started making it. I doubt most of you have even seen the first few versions of Pocket Edition, which had like 12 blocks or something like that. A very, very like limited type of building game that grew into this.
Cool. That was from Mr. Curtin, by the way. I didn't credit the guy. Okay. Some duplicate questions. Prince Pebs, are you planning on adding horses or enchanting first?
Is it just asking the order in which we
Well,
are?
I guess so, yeah.
Then enchanting.
Enchanting first.
Yeah.
What have you got against horses?
After enchanting.
Yeah, I mean, but you don't
No,
hate horses,
No, I don't hate it.
but you like enchanting better.
Well, I mean, I think enchanting lets you do stuff while horses mostly make minecarts useless. But I don't know, I don't really like horses a lot. Also how they move up the hills, but...
It is also sort of a new PC feature, and we're working on a backlog.
Yeah.
Except that we cheat a lot.
When you're talking about horses going up hills, do you mean in real life or in Minecraft?
No, in real life they work pretty well.
Okay.
No, like they have the auto jump even on PC, and that works a bit weird.
True Doggy is asking, he's wondering when maps will be added and if they will look any different. You mentioned maps earlier. You like maps, don't you?
I like maps a lot. I actually think that maps are too expensive right now on PC, because I would like people to have maps when they actually explore. Why now you kind of get to maps at a point in your playthrough where you already have like everything, and so you don't need the map anymore. So it's a bit annoying, and I would like to.
Maybe you should
change
find
it,
explored map in dungeons.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, anyway, something that makes them even more useful when we add them.
Okay.
If Jens is okay with that, of course.
We'll just ask him on Twitter later.
Yeah.
Zed Miner asks, I know the Ruby entity is still in the game, so will you add that for an exclusive for Pocket Edition?
The what?
The Ruby entity. Is that some kind of urban
Ruby?
myth? Yeah, Ruby. Like the red gems, you know.
I don't know anything about
No.
that.
Johan, don't understand that question?
I don't think that they're actually in the game. They might be like some sort of like image somewhere, and it might have like the name of Ruby, but there is no such thing.
Yeah.
They're all emeralds instead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Another question from our old friend Quickscope FGT. Johan, you'll appreciate this question. Do you think that your swag level exceeds 9,000?
Swag level.
Yeah. Does it? I mean, think about it. Does it? What's the situation there with the swag level?
I don't think it exceeds 9,000.
Oh. What about you, Tomasso?
I also I never like saw myself as a person who has that high swag.
Even with the Ferrari?
If I really had a Ferrari, maybe, but then still, like, it's more like how you drive it, I guess.
Tomo would love for someone to give him a Ferrari, by the way. So if anyone has one extra,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Okay. This is kind of confusing, but Crypto96, well, it's a good name, because it is quite cryptic. Can you add the possibility to directly connect to a server from a link, like MC://IP equals 127.00.1 ampersand port equals 19132? This can be useful for server websites and server lists. Then someone corrects him saying it should be MCPE://127.00.1:19132.
We could do that,
yes.
Well, if we had dedicated servers, of course, because the fact that right now you can't really put a server at an address doesn't really let you do that.
Well, I mean, there are ways around that, but there are more important things for us currently.
Okay.
That's not saying that these things are not going to be added by like some of the new developers.
Cool. Nuclear Powered Bear, good name, asks,
Nice.
during the development of the PC version of Minecraft, several built-in features like large oak trees, I really like those oak trees. Those large oak trees. This is me now, I'm just saying. Jens showed me how you can make a little staircase going up the large oak trees by cutting them out, and it's really cool. Something quite wholesome about that. Anyway, sorry. Large oak trees, smooth lighting, improved map formats, pistons and horses, they all started out as third-party modifications. Now that several modding projects exist for Pocket Edition, such as Functional Redstone, do you think that some of them will eventually be incorporated as built-in features as well?
Well, I mean, I think in most cases PC, except like pistons, I don't know which ones, how much code was shared in PC actually, but mostly, I mean, it was a lot of inspirations. No, it was not really exactly the code, I guess.
So like if I think that ideas about features that we see from mods will be incorporated in the game, and that's true for both the PC version and Pocket Edition. Like all mods are cool, and sharing or like just incorporating code is it's a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, like, if mods are like just stuff from PC, we already have the stuff from PC.
Okay. Just skipping through. Nether brick, half slabs, fences. This is from Math Guy 04. Are we getting those? He thinks it's odd that they weren't added with the rest of the nether brick stuff.
He was wondering about the nether fences and the nether slabs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be added. We just forgot to add them, to be honest.
Okay.
We also don't have the nether.
That doesn't help.
It doesn't help now.
Okay. Angie916. Will the split touch bugs be fixed and have better support? Also, we need more hotbar slots on iPads! Exclamation mark. Hotbar slots, split touch bugs. What are you guys doing with your time?
We want to like change the entire system for the GUI at some point. So that's we will solve all of that stuff. I mean, ideally, if we can have new controls which are good enough to like not require split controls, that would be the best. It's not like we're removing split controls, but I was thinking actually the new system will be more like split controls, so we don't have to have two different ones. Like with we need to try really.
The first version I worked on for Pocket Edition had only 3 slots on a lot of devices. Now those devices have like 6 or 8 slots or something like that. So I mean we're working our way up.
And be grateful for the slots that you've got.
Yeah, like
exactly.
3 slots.
Imagine
How
that.
did that game work?
No, that would be terrible.
And then back then it was only like the last thing you used as well.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay. Quite a sobering story from Ham Sandwich 45. Will the name changes also affect Pocket Edition? I misspelled the last letter of my in-game username when I entered in the Mojang account to the Realms Alpha, and now it's stuck like that. He's stuck with a misspelled name.
We are going to give more information.
We mentioned this
that.
earlier.
But I think we are just going to use the names that the PC system uses. So if you change it, you change it across.
Yeah, if you have the PC version as well, it will at least work then.
Cool.
You're right.
If you only have the Pocket Edition version, we still have a few things to work out about those.
Ham Sandwich also asks, will we ever be able to play Pocket Edition in portrait mode? On larger tablet devices, this would make gameplay much easier. Interesting point. What's your take on portrait mode?
I never really considered that. I mean, I know Kaplan did, but he wanted to control it with a trackball.
Kaplan comes up with lots of zany ideas, doesn't he? You know, you gotta watch that guy.
Yeah. Currently, it's very difficult to do. I mean, I've tried to just basically use the same steering on a portrait device, and the problem is that you're holding like down here at the bottom, and if you're holding the tablet, it's too heavy at the top.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, this side is kind of nice like that.
So you mean like holding it like that? Yeah, we could even do that. I mean, we can think about it, I guess.
Yeah, it's like I'm not sure why it would be that much better, to be honest. I mean, Daniel said it was a bit cool because it was a new way of steering the game.
Yeah. Cappe, eh?
Yeah.
What's he all about? He's moderate in this chat as well, which is why I find it more amusing. Okay. Not bad questions from Ham Sandwich, though. Fair play. Xander Janix. Will we ever get the rumoured Minecraft Pocket Edition for Nintendo 3DS? There's already several clones of the game beginning to emerge for the system, but I, for one, would prefer the real deal. I guess we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't really know, but yeah.
Who knows?
Jesus.
Spider knows.
That's scary. It just fell. Hello, Spider.
Does this guy know something about this?
I think Nope.
No, he doesn't seem to know anything. Just, yeah, exactly, right. Okay.
There is one guy that is like, so are these the people that created Minecraft? He's like sounds a bit disappointed.
Look, we did just get attacked. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go to the Twitch chat very soon. We're almost done here, actually. We're almost done on the Reddit one, so we've got some time. So, let's keep rocking. Most of these are duplicates now. So again, if you asked a question and it doesn't get asked, it's probably been asked in the earlier part of the thread, or it was just plain offensive, and I skipped past it.
It's okay.
Keyboard support. I know this is not a popular demand. This is from Mustard Pretzels. I know this is not a popular
Is it controversial?
demand. No, not really. But is there any chance you're working with Oculus to bring Pocket Edition to the Gear VR? And please, oh please, it would totally blow people's minds. You can virtually guarantee that. If and when you do it, I will happily pony up the cash, as I think nearly anyone with a Gear VR would. What's your take on Oculus, Tomasso?
I think it looks pretty nice. We have one, and I was a bit surprised that honestly that the Gear VR actually feels a little bit better than the DK2. Like it's more it stresses less your face, and it feels like you can play more with it. So I think it could be nice.
Okay, cool. Okay. Lot more duplicate questions here, which I'm skipping past. The pawn shop. What colour will the boats be?
Green.
Green.
Now you promised.
Yeah.
Flamo guy. When will we be able to put chests together? I guess to make a big chest.
You already can.
You kind of
You already can, mate.
do. Yeah, unless there is a bug with since forever, but I don't know about that.
Johan. Swag Sheep asks, will you make beetroots easier to farm? There is sore thumb in my farm where every other crop is thriving, but I only have 1 or 2 beetroots.
Yeah.
You put beetroots in and said they were fun, and then you made them really hard to farm for the beetroot lovers. What's on your agenda here with these beetroots?
I like it if you only have like 1 or 2. But then you can't have more.
I think
You just wanted the rarest vegetable.
Yeah.
we should probably fix the fact that like harvesting 1 beetroot gives you half of a seed. Because that doesn't really work for the...
He had 2.
Do you like beetroots in real life?
No.
That's so weird.
But it's a fun vegetable. Like, I don't care how it tastes.
I think they're tasty, and I thought...
Well,
Swedish people seem keen on beetroot. It seems like quite a big thing over here.
Well, yeah, okay, I quite like it as well, but it's not like my top vegetable.
What's your top vegetable?
That's difficult.
Tomasso, what's your favourite vegetable?
Tomatoes.
Mine is cucumber.
Oh, cucumber, okay.
We're not adding that Pocket Edition.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a stereotype, but I like leeks. I'm into leeks. It's like a Welsh stereotype.
Why is it a stereotype?
Because Welsh people, it's like the Welsh national vegetable.
I didn't know that. That's cool to know.
Yeah. It's a bit, seriously it is, it's like a stereotype. Okay. Aero Smash. Are you going to add Xbox achievements in Pocket Edition on Windows Phone? Please. Please, he really wants them.
No.
I know a lot of other people that want it. But yeah, maybe at some point.
I mean, we have like our own sort of achievement system for Minecraft that works a little bit different. So there's currently no plans for it.
Yeah, no, not really.
Oh, this is actually me. This is me.
You actually ask stuff to yourself.
I try to inspire people to ask kind of fun questions.
And you ended up like with
what?
1 point.
No, but I inspired many questions.
That's good.
What's your favourite breed of dog?
I go first.
Yeah, I never had a dog really. So.
So I I basically love all bigger dogs.
Mm.
I think that currently Weimaraner is my favorite.
What dog, sorry?
I think it's called Weimaraner even in English.
Okay. Sounds like an exotic dog.
It's not an exotic dog, and it's grey, which is nice.
Tomasso.
I never had a dog, and
But you must like them.
I'm not particularly original on that, so I guess I like the Labradors. They're cool.
Labradors
They're
are
nice.
cool.
I don't like small dogs.
I like chow chows, but I don't think a chow chow could catch a frisbee. And very high on my agenda of getting a dog would be one that can catch a frisbee and I can, backflips and stuff. What's the best thing to eat on a Sunday morning, Johan?
I mean, I personally like fruits as a breakfast, like strawberries and stuff.
It sounds nice.
I don't really like have a morning usually on Saturdays on Sunday, so I kind of like go directly to the lunch, and the lunch is pasta with tuna. That's very definitely
Nice.
it has to be.
I think, if you are up at a decent time, I like pancakes, kind of bacon, that kind of American wholesome breakfast. Can't eat it every day though, because it's not healthy enough. What's the best resolution of all time, Johan?
By resolution, they mean what?
Well, it's my question, so I mean resolution. I mean, if you've got to pick a resolution, what are you going to pick?
Like, okay, so it might be my understanding of English that's a little bit off, but doesn't a resolution mean like both promise and like to resolve something?
Exactly, and you get to interpret it.
I think Thomas should go first.
I think that the one that's up over Full HD is pretty nice.
Well, like 4K.
No, like 2560.
2560 by-
I like that one. Yes.
Yeah.
Done. You see, it was easy.
It's very difficult.
Do you want?
Yeah, I don't know. What's your favorite resolution?
I'm just a 1080p man.
1080p is low.
Yeah, but it's a nice
It's low res basically now.
solid frame rate on consoles though. I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, like, if 1080p at 60 hertz.
it just makes me feel homely sitting on a sofa with a good 1080p image native on my TV. What's your issue? What?
It's not enough. Nearly.
I would like a 4K monitor, but my
Joking.
PC's not meaty enough to support that.
You can only see 1 pixel at a time.
Yeah. Or you could just use a VCR. Or it's called the CRT.
VCR?
CRT is called, yeah. What is a VCR after all?
It's like, do you even know what a VCR is? It's like a cassette tape.
Yeah, it's a cassette, but it's something that doesn't exist anymore for you young people.
I actually
watching.
started speaking English after that stopped existing.
You
so
could just use a Betamax if you wanted to instead of the resolution.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, that's also something that hasn't existed for millions of years.
Yeah. I'm even too young for Betamax. Okay.
We forgot the most important question. Are you going to finish with that?
I'm not finished. I don't need to finish
Okay.
yet.
How many questions are there?
We got plenty more questions. We're gonna stop doing questions when one of you two collapses.
Okay, that's how it works.
Yeah, that's when we stop. No, we've got a couple more. Daniel Doe asks, any plans on adding the correct sounds to Pocket Edition? The stone, wooden, dirt sounds are from the old PC versions.
Yeah, there is a plan to do that, yes.
We have a lot of plans.
Okay. You don't sound very enthusiastic about that one.
No, I do sound. I think it's actually pretty important, but we need to have a proper thing that doesn't work differently on iOS and Android, and but yeah, we need. That's also something that new developers might look into, I guess.
I like this question. Andrew Ocampo, can spider Jokey be added in Minecraft Pocket Edition? I think he means the spider jockeys. They're pretty cool.
I never seen one in PC ever, or so. I'm just unlucky, I guess. But yeah, they're pretty cool.
What do you think, Johan? Are you into spider jockeys?
I also have never seen one in PC, but I think that they are pretty cool as a concept.
Yeah. HeroMine14, will you update your Minecraft website? I can answer that. Yes, we will update the Minecraft website as soon as we can. We have big plans. Big plans. We've got a design going on. Watch, not this space, watch Mojang.com space for more news on that. Same guy. Tomasso, what kind of people do you follow on socials? What are your interests? What's your hobby? He seems to really like you.
Okay, well, now I have mostly developers and game development stuff and some space stuff now because that's cool as well.
Hmm?
Kind of nerdy.
What are your interests? Probably those things.
Well, yeah, programming and game development and games and like stuff I do on the internet is that, and yeah.
I guess that's your hobby as well. Johan, what about you? Who do you follow on social media?
Mostly game developers
Yeah.
as well.
What are your interests outside of game development?
I mean, I also like developing like different things. Like it doesn't always have to be games. Like, just like handling big chunks of data is always fun as well.
Yeah.
Like the snooper data we have, for instance. Like you can do some fun stuff with that.
Cool.
Like violating privacy, you mean?
Yeah, no, that's very difficult to do actually with the data we have.
Okay.
D-Man4771, which do you like more, Star Wars or Star Trek? Choose wisely. And I agree, you should choose wisely. Star Trek, Star Wars, Johan.
Star Trek.
I don't feel entitled to a choice because I didn't really watch Star Trek, and I watched Star Wars, but I partially like the first three were nice, the other three not really.
Yeah, of course. I like Star Trek as well, but I do like Star Wars more. I mean, you know, the ships are cooler.
I think I would probably like Star Trek more because Star Wars is kind of not very sci-fi when you think about it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. What's the best commander? Star Trek.
I actually think that Janeway is the best one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay. How can you not say Picard?
Okay, so maybe he's the coolest one, but no, Benjamin Sisko is the coolest one.
Okay. Alright.
Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Wow. I think I just got to the bottom and then realised it says load more comments. I think now we should move on, and maybe we're going to get a couple of questions from the chat, if they're good questions. What do you think of that? And then we are going to have to go and do important things in the rest of the office.
Yeah, what time is it?
Celebrations is what we call it.
Celebrations. So, chat.
It's about time for celebrations.
Exactly. That's
soon.
why I'm giving people a little bit more time, and then we're gonna move out, Tomasso. Don't you worry yourself.
So before we do this,
Yeah.
should we ask the first question that you said that no one needed to ask?
The first question, which what? Sorry,
When is O11 coming out?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. When is O11 coming out?
Well, with the new thing of like making smaller updates, it would be really nice to try to do that by the end of March. But since the actually making new developers start takes time, and we're going to go 1 week to San Francisco, there is a little bit less time. So yeah, but at April, I hope.
At the very latest, we're still quite confident about March, right?
Yeah.
It
Even
should
though
be
that's
out
not a
in
promise,
March.
it's not a promise. I didn't sign anything.
People are just obsessed with the fact that I'm using a MacBook. That seems to be the main thing on the agenda here. Okay, come on, give me some good questions. I'm going to do 3 questions from the
When
chat.
baby zombies?
When baby zombies?
When?
You should ask Jens about that.
Yeah, ask Jens on Twitter.
That's a Jens feature, I think.
I think it was Nathan actually.
Yeah, but I mean he's going to do it to Pocket Edition.
Yes.
What advice would you give to anyone who wants to start coding? I want to start coding. What should I do? Tell me. Help.
You should start coding. Not really, because you don't. I think you can pick up some easy language. You can do both two things. You can, if you are interested in like a super low level stuff, just get C and do something, or if you are interested in high level stuff like Python and do something. I think the most important thing is to try to do something and not just do exercises because that's boring.
When I was learning to program, you would pick up a book and it was like this thick, and then you would start reading it, and it was pretty terrible. Now you can just go to YouTube and then you write in, learn how to program the basics or whatever.
Well, there is a lot of bad stuff there. So
there's gonna be bad stuff, but you're gonna get like something working on screen, and then it's like, what do you want to program?
Yeah.
If you want to learn how to do it in general, then I think that is the best.
I really think that just starting doing something is the most important thing.
Lots of people want this giant creeper. He's not for sale. He just turned up one day. He just kind of blasted through the office wall, and now we keep him as a pet. So you can't buy him. I'm afraid we don't know where he came from. They want to know how old everyone is for some reason. Johan, are you prepared to admit how old you are?
Yeah, I'm 28.
How old are you, Tomo?
I'm 25.
And I'm 31. I'm pretty old compared to you two. Lots of people want Tomo to dance. I'm not even joking.
I hate them.
Okay.
I'm not joking, but I don't want to do that on the internet for even.
Okay, I'm doing one more question. I'm looking at this thread. Alright, Cape. Cape's calling me old. Okay, mate. Okay, thanks.
What's he old?
Here we go. I'm picking it.
Cape.
5, 4. We talked about sprinting.
We buffer as well, so that doesn't help.
That's true.
I can see.
Okay. We talked about potions. Commands. We have had lots of questions about commands, actually.
Gameplay. Will you add gameplay?
What about the commands? Have you thought of adding those? Have we discussed that today?
The commands, we discussed them the last year, and it was more or less the same situation. I don't think it's a nice gameplay on phones because, commands have two problems. First, they require a keyboard, and keyboards are not, writing is not fun on phones. And second, they make every single feature a bunch of edge cases which can break in every single way, and like basically can make everything slow if you want. They break everything. Being constrained with the resources, they're not the best, and also require a lot of time to implement.
So there is no plans for them.
Okay, I'm closing this, but the last one repeated. Weather. Are you going to implement cool new weather conditions in Pocket Edition?
I would like to, but I would also like to see if we can do something with the weather, because right now it's more like eye candy.
Okay.
I would like to see if we can do something that's not like just crops at random.
So you freeze if you're like in an ice biome, if you don't have a house.
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool, but yeah.
Like at the end of The Shining.
But it's also pretty, I mean...
That's like...
That's
who do you actually think plays Pocket Edition?
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Okay. On that note, I think we should close down the Pocket Edition stream. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you had fun. A quick reminder who these people are. This is Johan. What are you on Twitter, Johan?
J. Bernhardsson.
J. Bernhardsson. Google Johan, Twitter, Minecraft. If you know how to spell Bernhardsson, which is tricky. Tomasso.
Yes.
What are you on Twitter?
My Twitter is either _TomCC or TomCC_. I don't never remember which one.
Okay, so also just Google Tomo Minecraft Twitter. If you want to look me up, I'm Bopo Gamal on Twitter. You can do Owen Minecraft Twitter and you'll get it. So yeah, let's give away.
You can also go to the Mojang
Go to the
webpage.
Mojang webpage, go to About, and just click all those follow buttons. And, very exciting. There'll be a whole wealth of Minecraft stuff coming at you.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Wave. Bye.